Screw your freedom.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
Oh, it's always easy, folks, to talk tough, to make threats, it's always easy to sacrifice others, their wealth, their security, their safety, their health. That is the elitist mentality, folks. And right now they're serving up one delicious dish. It's called HTF. It's a big old shit sandwich. And they're kind enough to ask, what flavor? Which flavor do you like? Do you want the Cuban style, the pulled shit style? Do you want filet SHTF? You know, what do you want? Or do you just want a plain old shit it's the fan sandwich to bite into? Now, that's right. The elites, folks, are pushing this. That is the World Economic Forum. That is, folks, the Davos douches. That is literally, folks, the Illuminati, the hidden hand, the people behind the curtain who control, manipulate, own, push around, threaten. That's right, folks. They threaten world leaders. You will do as you're told, or we will embarrass you. We will destroy you. How many people had that happen to them? Oh, it happens. It happens a lot. It happened to Germany just the other day. That's right. Germany was, no, we're not going to support this crap in Ukraine. And then seemingly, all of a sudden, economic hardship, energy crisis, the threat of nuclear war didn't matter. It's time to start sending tanks. Sending tanks into Ukraine. Well, Russia says, all right, we said F you. And if you want our energy, even though you're calling Putin every dirty name in the book, threatening everything possible, right? And Russia has to know they're on sanctions. They're in a timeout. They got the dunce cap in the corner for decades as they become the Cold War pariah. Cold War. Oh, it could be the Gold War too, folks. Don't forget about the gold. But Russia says, all right, we said you're going to pay in rubles if you want our energy, our gas, our oil, our coal, whatever. And Europe's like, oh, no, you don't. We're not going to pay you. You can't do that. Get this, folks. This is the European Commission in Brussels. The president, Ursula von der Leyen, she said, quote, it's very clear, and the request from the Russian side to pay in rubles is a unilateral decision and not according to the contracts. Was there some contract somewhere that they can fuck over Russia? And again, folks, I'm not supporting Russia. I am looking at this as an independent, free human being in the United States of America, in the free and sovereign South, going, I want freedom. And I think it'd be beneficial for everyone else on the planet to have the same. It's very clear in the request from the Russian side. The Russian side? The Russian side? What is the Russian side? The Russian perspective? Okay, so the Russian perspective is pay in rubles. Yeah, okay, the Russian side. Now, typically when you choose sides, it's a contest. The person on the other side is your opponent, your adversary. That's right, the enemy. It's a unilateral decision. Yeah, no shit. That's what happens. These people are ridiculous. They're putting sanctions on Russia. Did Russia agree to that in a contract, that they can be sanctioned, destroyed, just castigated, thrown out? Did they? Or are unilateral decisions from the EU, NATO, and the United States of America just fine? See, the fucking hypocrisy is what kills me here, folks. But it's easy to see the intent, as described in the last video. is to make this a very nasty SHTF. They're upping the ante, they're upping the pain. But don't worry, the very elite Ursula and Boris Johnson and Biden and Pelosi and the Rothschilds and the Bezos, they'll all be eating filet mignon tonight. They'll have their choice of lobster or lobster bisque, or hell, maybe both, plus lobster and potatoes. Lobster, 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 the best meat, hand massaged, milk fed veal, you betcha. They'll be eating only the best while everyone else freezes their freaking asses off and starts to get hungry and watches their bank accounts drain as they try to pay their monthly bills. Well, thank you, Ursula, you little witch. Now, let me continue with her quote. Once again, the European Commission president. Is it the European Commission or the European Union? Anyways, President Ursula von der Leyen continues. Companies with such contracts should not accede to the Russian demands. This would be a breach of the sanctions, so a high risk for the companies. She also, folks, called the Russian demand, this is an unjustified and unacceptable instrument of blackmail. Blackmail? They're not blackmailing anyone. They're not saying, do this thing, or we're going to release pictures of you having really nasty activities with hookers or drugs or murder, right? They're not blackmailing. They're not making them do something that they already didn't want to do. They're saying, if you want to continue to get our gas, you will pay in such and such a manner. It's not blackmail. They're not saying do something illegal or we're going to ruin your reputation. That's what blackmail is. This isn't extortion. They're not extorting anything. They're saying if you want our oil, our energy, our gas, folks, this is incredible. They're now threatening. This would be a breach of the sanctions companies. In other words, hey, Germany and Poland and other countries, if you pay in rubles, you're going to be in trouble. They don't have any fucking choice. 4 different countries, folks, fold. They're like, okay, we need the energy. They're going to pay in rubles. They don't have any choice. They all use more energy than their countries can produce, and they all use more energy than can be supplied by other suppliers. They don't have any fucking choice. It'd be like Ursula going into everyone's homes and going, you will not eat Russian food. And they're like, but if we don't, we're gonna starve. There's no other food available, bitch. We have to eat this. It's all there is available, and we're gonna pay because there's only one way to pay. It's a unilateral decision on the part of the Russians to force this, and it's extortion. No, all is fair in love and war. Oh, yeah, the Brits are saying, go ahead, bomb Russian targets, Ukraine. Bomb them, man, bomb them. As Britain says that from 1,000 miles away. Yeah, bomb Russia. Do it, man, it's fair. While they're hiding 1,000 miles away. Yeah, we got your back, Ukraine. I told them we got their back again. They're so fucking stupid. Yeah, bomb Russia, Ukraine. It's cool. This, what flavor do you like? Do you want economic war? I'm sorry, SHTF. Or do you want military? Do you like the social crap? Do you like the monetary stuff? What is your flavor? How do you like SHTF? I don't like it at all, folks. I don't like any flavor. I don't want any of it. But people like Ursula, the White Witch, I don't like her. I don't like Scholz. I don't like any of these people. I don't like Mr. Great Reset himself. I don't like the American politicians. I don't like the Russian politicians in this because I know there's snakes in the grass everywhere, folks. I don't like the Chinese politicians. None of these people have my best interest in heart, or yours, or America, or the world, or our philosophy, our belief system that freedom is best, right? They don't. Klaus Schwab wants his great reset, folks, and he will push this to the max. I believe everywhere short, he's willing to push it, except for full global release of atomic weapons, because that would destroy everything, including themselves. I bet they're willing to suffer or cause to happen a couple of small nuke strikes just to scare the ever-loving shit out of everybody, period. They already tried it with Chernobyl and another nuclear power plant. Uh-oh, there could be an accident here. It's another threat. It's always threats. Don't do it or we're going to sanction you. Really, really. So the EU is going to sanction Poland for having to buy European gas because the European Union, out of Brussels, demanded that every country in Europe meet their climate bullshit goals. And so they did. They cut to lower their carbon. And now they got their ass in the wind because lower carbon natural gas was the alternative that they could put in place very quickly, very inexpensively. Windmills ain't cutting it. Solar power won't get it done. Nuclear power takes years to get in place. And these fucking people haven't done anything. Not a thing to get there. They've sat on their hands. They've created this problem. And now it's playing out. And Russia's like, thanks for the wild card, you dumbasses. If they had just got their energy pieces in place, they could have made Putin the bad guy, gone into Ukraine or tried to with NATO, created a standoff, have a Cold War enemy, and not have an energy crisis in Europe. Like I said in the past, these big brains, these elitist scumbags, make a lot of mistakes. The positive for them, because you never let a good crisis go to waste, is they can cause the European peoples to suffer and suffer and suffer. And perhaps that was intentional, so that they can force them to accept the terms and conditions of their lives a great many pegs lower on their standard of living. You will own nothing, and they will like it, says Klaus Schwab. Heads will roll, folks. Are you prepared? Go to thepreparedmind.club. Go to these websites. Get what you need. Get what you need, folks. Chance favors the prepared mind. Is yours. Semper Fi, Godspeed, and I'll see you next for the monologue and Q&A.